Hey, what up, y'all? This is your boy Ken. You're watching The View from the Game. Thank you for tuning in. If you're on Instagram, you watch me live. I am the actual man behind the Instagram. Yes, I do answer my DMs. When you DMing me. Hey, but check this out, man. While I got your attention, make sure you go get my book, The 48 Laws of Game. That's right, The 48 Laws of Game. You can get it at audible.com. All you got to do is type my name, Pimpin' Ken. When you get to audible.com, and this book, as well as my other book, The Art of Human Chess. This is the book everybody's talking about. This is the book that your daddy should have taught you about. Everything that your daddy didn't teach you the game, it's in this book right here. In The Art of Human Chess, a study guide to win, teach you how to maneuver, teach you how to finesse, teach you how to play chess, teach you how to outsmart your enemy. You got to get my books, classics. Hey, man, also, man, make sure you subscribe, like, and make sure you let everybody know through notification where to come and get this joint at by sharing. And also, I am also the proprietor and the owner of HHF Mag, HHF Clothing, HHF Awards, and HHF Radio. Hey, man, stay tuned, man, and go to thehiphopfraternity.com and check us out. And every Monday, we're at the Ice Bar. That's right, 5456 Fayetteville Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Every artist get in free. Every A&R get in free. Every executive get in free. Everybody is free. Artists get to perform for free, and you get to park for free. The only free game in town. Yeah. So if you was, a lot of people always talk about limited liability, but every time I go to a bank and I talk about I got an LLC, they look at me like I'm crazy because they say I'm telling them that I'm limited. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much in my business I focus on C corporation and S corporation. Yeah, they're gonna give you more money. Yeah. So then you also have companies up under that, which is subsidiary, but you can leverage that also as credit using your PC. Yeah. Your PG, your personal guarantor. So you the mastermind. So what I want you to do, I want you to break down for us what is this all about, and why is it so many people interested in you? Got so many followers. Can you break down the concept behind the landlord?
So the landlord concept mainly is like fixing people credit, right? Mm-hmm. That's where it's gonna start at, but at your mindset. So I take like the young kids from the neighborhood, because I grew up thinking drug dealers was cool, all that type of shit was cool. Jury, I loved all this shit. Right. So my main thing was putting this shit out there to the kids, but making them come under my umbrella at the same time. So I'm under the positive shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm building their credit. I'm getting them houses. My last young boy, he like 21 years old. He got $1 million in real estate in 1 year. Wow. $1 million in real estate in 1 year. So my main thing is to kind of build my community at the same time on positive shit. Because I've seen too many motherfuckers get killed. Too many people get killed. Like main people get killed, in my lifetime. So I don't want to keep saying the same thing repeat itself.
I'm glad you said on paper, because a lot of people, when they think about credit, they think that you actually get money, but you got to liquidate. Yeah, you got to liquidate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out how you're going to transfer it to capital. Exactly. A lot of people don't understand that. I have some guys with their credit. I hooked them up with Navy Federal. Yeah. So they eventually got to a 720. They was able to get that money. And then they took their money and they was able to reinvest it. And then I told them, I said, once you buy these houses, what you do, you sell them to your homeboys. Yeah. But you got to help him leverage his credit. And then once he leverage his credit, now you're taking the money that he did, then he go get the credit that he buy the house from you. Yeah. Then you can go do the same thing and you get your next homie and you do
just keep doing the same thing.
The same thing.
Yeah.
So
like a cycle.
Same thing that you said. Yeah, so basically, I kind of identify with that, and I appreciate you, giving people game. So do you say commercial or rental property is which one do you choose?
I would say
commercial.
I would say a commercial property. Yeah. So
and why is that?
The reason why, right? Like with commercial real estate, you can just leverage so many assets on, from that. So residential, that's only one stream of income. Right. Commercial income, for me, I just bought a 15-unit apartment building. Okay. So the parking lot I bought is 30 spaces. So I'm renting each one out for $100. That's $3,000 a month. Then I got my Amazon lockers that I placed on it. That's another $1,500. Okay. Then I got a warehouse where I'm letting people rent that out. Okay. And then at the same time, I got a storage, an event space. It's a washer and dryer. You got so many different ways to make income off of commercial income. So you got to be able to lock in on that, but it's going to take you a long time to get there.
You just have Boosie House, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I live in Atlanta with Boosie and with Ross. Yeah. And one thing I noticed what they do, is Rick Ross rent his house out
Sure.
to movie theaters, and he also does pool parties and car shows.
Yeah.
Boosie do the same thing. So would you consider that being a residential / commercial?
Yeah, that's commercial.
That's commercial.
That's commercial.
Really, they commercial.
Yeah, it's really commercial.
Yeah.
I mean, they stand there, but at the same time, they're just leveraging their asset. They're the asset, and they leveraging their land.
Okay.
So they commercial. You know what I'm saying? They really the commercial asset, and they leveraging the land that they have.
Okay.
So it's really all about building your brand up. You know what I'm saying? And leveraging your asset. That's what you're doing right now. That's what we doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, say for example, if a person is if you say he's a 430, you know, I mean, do you write the letters?
Yeah.
But do you do self-credit too? Did you do the self-credit thing where you actually went and bought something and paid?
Oh yeah. You talking about all right? So basically, like building your credit profile, right? Is your credit profile for anybody that don't know. You're gonna add a couple accounts. Like you can start with Rental Karma. Rental Karma is gonna add your rent to your credit history. Then you're gonna start with Self Lender. Then you're gonna start with Open Sky credit card. Like it's like so many of those ones, but they don't give you inquiries on your credit. So while you're getting those primary trade lines, you're not getting no inquiries on your credit because if you have over 4 inquiries, then you're not gonna get approved for
So
anything.
what do you say to a person who got a little money, credit good, they just go into all these car lots? That's bad, right? Because they're making it quick.
Yeah, they're gonna pull the inquiries.
One car lot can pull
Like 12, 13
yeah,
times.
12, 13 acres.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you just gonna go to a credit union and just get the check and then just go get the car. So you don't have to go to the car lot. You don't have to.
I got a question for you, right?
Yeah.
So you said, and it's for the younger guys who are going to be interested when he says he helped out the 21-year-old young boy. People want, and a lot of people sell like, man, buy my class, buy my subscriptions,
Yeah, all
like
that stuff.
that, you know what I mean? So without giving too much, can you go into detail about what does the process consist of you helping younger people in the community and why it's important to you?
So it's important for me because I was dumb.
Right.
I was dumb growing up, and I know they looking up to me.
Right.
So at the same time, I tell y'all, look, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna take you a little while. Even for Ski, right? Like Ski, he's still going through the process. Like everybody goes through the process. So it might be a 6-month process for you getting your credit fixed. Yeah. Once you get your credit fixed, now we're gonna buy the house after that. And I also teach you about nonprofits. I'm big on nonprofits, so I'm like a developer. So, but
What if they don't have the funding to buy a house?
that's why I'm
So
gonna help. I help them do the
you're
full.
helping them.
Yeah, so I'm holding your hand.
Okay.
I'm not just saying, come on, buy my course. No,
Okay,
I'm holding your hand with you through the full process.
Okay.
So it might can take 2 months, or it might can take 6 months, or it might be 3 weeks. So everybody's gonna be in different spaces. So say you come to my program and you got 3 weeks, your credit score is 750. All right, we're gonna go and apply for this funding. At the same time, you're gonna get a nonprofit. That nonprofit, you're gonna be able to get dollar houses. You're gonna be able to get foreclosed houses. So it's a different process than what a lot of people teach you, because I really do this shit. Like a lot of people just on the gram just talking that bullshit. You feel me?
Trying to get some.
Yeah, just trying to get some views and some money.
Man, from the landlord.
So landlord, I got to ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So when the bitch walk up to you, she sees this big old Trump piece.
Yeah.
Did she instantly think that you're a drug dealer? You know what I mean? Do you attract the little bitches? These bitches be motor drunk, jury drunk. They see it.
Yeah, when they see, I ain't gonna lie, when they see this piece, it's like, damn. This shit, they get dizzy all this shit.
They think
so.
They
They
like
like,
you know, right?
A lot of people know me.
Yeah.
But if they don't know
I'm talking about
me,
it's like you walk with them all.
I don't know. I don't wear this shit out like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't wear this shit out like that.
But a lot of niggas, your niggas be like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know you got that motherfucking bag, my nigga.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
sure.
Put me on. Niggas can't believe that you can actually become a millionaire
Off of that.
building legit. Because I got a lot of businesses, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I get niggas big deals and shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, they don't want to believe that I'm actually legit.
Making some money.
They think I got 100 hoes, they ain't got a picture of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But they think I got bitches and shit, but they ain't.
So it's the mindset of the people that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
So they looking at you.
Mind.
Yeah, they looking like, damn, there's no way that he can do this. But the whole time, like, I'm strong-minded to where though I know that this is what I'm doing. I don't need to sell drugs. Like, that shit is just a trap.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is just a trap. Like, me personally, I know if I can sell drugs, then I can be a businessman in real estate.
Same hustle.
It's same hustle. It's just different. It's just
real estate versus drugs.
that's all it is. I just switched the hustle up.
So people who usually who do say certain things like that, they really projecting the fear of themselves onto you.
Exactly.
They don't think that they can do something legally. They sit down for 40. And I always tell people this, right? And this for the younger cats too, man. If you can roll a blunt for 10 minutes, sit down and smoke it for 30, that's 45 minutes, 40 minutes. You can sit down and read a book and read some instructions to get something, you know what I mean, to get to the next level for 45 minutes, man. So figure out what y'all got to do in the day and take control of your time, man.
For sure. It's only 24 hours in a day.
For sure.
So you can't waste too much time. Like,
that's 84,600 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So brother Landlord, man, you know, I got to ask this question. In your real estate endeavors, what do you think, you know, that you, in terms of properties, how many properties have you amassed, and you know?
I mean, like doors wise, I probably seen like probably over 160 doors, like just, you know, buying, selling, having, you know, over 160 doors.
Millionaire status already.
Yeah, I've been like when I was in jail, like on paper, I was a millionaire. I was sitting on, you know, $6-7 million in real estate when I was in jail. But I didn't know it was just, that's what it was worth. So I think people take that out of context. So you could be a millionaire on paper, but not actually have $1 million in money, liquid cash.
Yeah.
So if you're a person, you hear you saying you got $1 million, but you might owe the bank $500,000.
Exactly.
But the property, so that's why I say OPM,
and taxes and everything.
you know, all that shit. Like,
man, nigga Googled me about 2 weeks ago. Damn, can't you worth $6 million? I said, who said that?
yeah, right.
Google.
Yeah,
tell them borrow me some of my money.
yeah, that bullshit.
So, you know, they got me on paper at 16 million. You know what I mean? I have some, I got a couple things, but I ain't got no way to get them $16 million. I can legitimately say that. You know, I ain't want niggas to think I'm capping, but you know, you know, when I think about brothers like yourself, I think about Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
I think about the Peterson Corporation. You know, these brothers are real estate giants and stuff like that. So, do you see yourself one day building like a skyscraper? Or
That's my vision.
Goal?
So look, my goal is like bigger than the average person. Like my mind is like different. Of course, you know, I buy this type of shit, but it's really to bring the kids in. So I want to get as much black millionaires as possible.
So actually, teaching is a business.
Yeah,
too.
that's a business.
So you can raise money that way as well.
I got my phone right here. Like, so look, I teach, right? I'm gonna show you what we did this past week real quick. Listen, this on this teaching shit right here. Let me see if that shit pop up, man. Hold on. Let me look at this shit. This month right here, we did this should say 10,000. Let's say 10. Oh, 10. We did like $7,800 just off teaching. I was selling like $25 books and shit like that this past month.
Yeah, I did pretty good myself.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
That's all we're selling books.
I would say, I mean, we having fun, so I might as well have fun with you.
Yeah.
So we can let these young niggas know we got receipts.
Yeah, actually, my fault. That's wrong. That's say 53,000, y'all. 53.4. My fault. 53,000.4. I was selling books and shit like that.
That's January 2024.
Yeah, 2024. Yeah. So you know, it's some money inside of that, inside of the real estate game,
man.
And teaching, bro.
That's good. That's good that we're doing this, man, to show the young kids
so
that legit, man.
33,000 units. You know what I'm saying? In books. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the book. One of the books right there. Pimp Album Before They Lost the Game.
Yes, that's
the Art of the Chess. So you know that we just showing you, you know,
that is like it's not cat.
Every fucking post I tell niggas to get my book. You is not going to see some of my book. And niggas think I be like, one nigga told me, man, why you keep putting your book on there? Nigga, what you mean?
Yeah,
I said, nigga, what you mean? Nigga, have you sold 32,000 books, nigga?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 14,000 pop, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not robbing nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not begging nobody for no money. I ain't got my hands out. I'm legitimately making my money, and it's my fucking book.
Well, listen, and it's passive income.
And it's passive income, and you're doing the same
It's
thing.
passive income.
And you're way younger than I'm 60 years old, so I'm probably twice your age.
Yeah.
And you sitting there and you being wise and you doing that, man. I can't get up and commit to Mr. Landlord.
Appreciate
You know, man, I hope one day you do build a skyscraper, and as soon as you build that motherfucker, I'm gonna give me a condo.
Sure,
Man.
sure, right?
Hey, I want the one on top, man.
Yeah, right.
Triple
The
floor,
presidential.
man. I'm talking about presidential shit in the bed. You shit on my nigga Big Al from BBS, man. Yeah, man. So, man, you know, I always tell somebody when they come on the show, man, if you gotta say something positive, kids, look at the camera and tell them kids something positive. And if you have any kids, tell your children something.
I would say the most positive thing I can tell y'all, man, is stay focused, right? Don't follow after nobody. Like, you don't have to sell drugs to become up. You don't have to be a basketball player. Like, you can be a person like me from the streets and just focus. Focus on what you want to do, right? If you want to buy a Bentley or if you want to buy a Ferrari, like, that shit can be done with you going to school or if you building your credit report and using other people's money, right? So you want to learn the business first. And then once you learn that business, like, tap into your inner self and start helping other people.
Okay, let them know your Instagram.
Alright, so yeah, my Instagram is Workout the Landlord. Follow me on IG, YouTube, Workout the Landlord.
Supreme.
It's Young Cream, man. We here with the Landlord, with the legendary Pimpin' Ken. Man, it ain't been nothing but some game. You know what I'm saying? A view from the game, and to show you how to do it from the ghetto streets to the executive suites. Hey man, it's Young Cream. You can follow me at One the Great Supreme. You checking out with the Landlord. You did.
Hey man, it's been a great pleasure, man. Having you on our
Appreciate you.
game.
Appreciate
So,
you.
ladies and gentlemen, this is where we end. So make sure you go and hit that super chat. $1, $500, whatever you can stand. You can hit me at 404-790-9627. You can cash app and just say "View from the Game," and I can put that on my taxes. You know what I'm saying? But like, you want me to keep bringing people like the Landlord and Rick Ross and Fillmore Slim and Grandmaster, then y'all got to support the channel.
Support the channel.
And subscribe, like, and share, please.
We out.
Yeah.